Hello YouTube. Today I will make a video about how to speed up your computer. If you're like me, then you're using a pretty old computer. Let me just show you what I mean by that. I'm using a Toshiba Satellite A135, I believe, probably about 4 years old, running Windows 7 Ultimate. As you can see, my processor is a genuine Intel R CPU. At 1.73 gigahertz with 2 gigabits of RAM. And of course, that's not very fast compared to the new processors such as the i3, i5, and of course the i7. But either way, I will give you today some tips on how to speed up your computer. Alright YouTube, today, let's see, we're going to start off with some basic programs you might want. Of course, you have your built-in programs, such as, I'll give you an example. If you put disk in your search, you'll come up with two programs. One called disk defragmenter and the other one disk cleanup. Of course, these are pretty good. You can actually configure your schedule, like mine's is running at 1 a.m. every Wednesday to actually disk defragment, even though, yeah, so you could defragment disk, analyze. Of course, the built-in is not always the better option. Of course, you could always download Defragler. You could go to google.com and download Defragler. It's free, so this is a lot better way to actually make your computer faster. Well, there's a new version out. I believe it's a lot faster. All you have to do is defrag drive, and it'll defrag your whole computer a lot better than the built-in. Yes. Alright. The next one that's built in is this cleanup that's already built into your computer. Let's open that up real quick. Well, as soon as you open it, you'll get this little loading thing, loading everything that's on your computer that you probably don't need, such as junk files, stuff from your recycle bin, etc., etc. So this is like without the administrative rights, where it'll just load your recycle bin, your dump files, but not any of the system files. So we're just gonna wait for this to load. Yeah, but it takes quite a while to actually load up and all of that. So we're just gonna give it a second here. So this is this cleanup. There we are. So as you can see, it'll give you stuff you probably don't need. And if you want to clean up system files, you could do that too. But again, you have to wait for this to finish. So we're just going to tell you some of the differences between normal disk cleanup and administrative disk cleanup. Right now, it's loading the administrative disk cleanup, which will be a lot beneficial than the actual normal one. So we're gonna wait. Alright, here we are, and as you can see here, we got your extras, well, not extras, like your old check disk files, and that's pretty much it. And now you have the more options, so you could actually go to your programs and uninstall stuff, and you could actually delete your system restore and shadow copies. It'll delete all of them except for the most recent one, which is a lot helpful. And then you could just click OK, it will delete all those files, and this will be the amount of space you would gain. Of course, that isn't enough. We also have the where is it? Whoops. Oh yeah, here it is. We also have C Cleaner from Paraform as well, which you could also get Defragler from their site as well. And here you could actually clean up everything, such as Internet Explorer, temporary files, history, cookies, Windows Explorer, recent documents, run, search, autocomplete, system empty, you know, all that. You could either analyze to see how much will be freed. Right now we're going to analyze everything. Of course, it won't just do Internet Explorer, do every other thing you have, like Google Chrome, Safari, etc., etc. After that, it'll tell you that it will free 337 megabytes. After that, you can just run the cleaner, which will free a lot more than the regular cleaner did. So once that's over, you could actually go to, well, wait for that for that to finish. Now, one of the best things about C Cleaner that the original disk cleanup can't do is the registry. It won't clean up your registry. Now, but registry, when you uninstall something, when you have like an extension that's not used anymore, the registry cleanup would actually fix that, such as missing shared DLLs, unused files, etc., etc. Normal users won't know about that, but for us experienced ones, we could just run the scanner, and as you can see, I have a whole rack of broken stuff in my registry that I don't need. That would probably ruin my speed of my computer by accessing other registry files, because it has to go through all this junk, which is also junk registries. Well, we'll just wait for that to finish, and so as you can see, we have a whole rack on my part. I haven't run this in a long time, mainly because I've been using Linux rather than Windows. After that, you could just fix the selected issues. You could choose whether to back them up or not. Of course, in my case, I won't. And then you could, well, as you can see, I have 53 errors, so we could fix all. It should fix, close, and if you run it again, you probably might not have any. Well, beyond that, there's really nothing else to mess with unless you want to mess with your startup files, uninstall some programs, restore, etc., etc. Then you got everything else. Now, that's a good way of speeding up your computer. Now, of course, one of the main things most people go to make their computer faster is to go to the control panel and uninstall program. Sure, this is okay to uninstall your programs you probably don't need or use anymore, but the built-in is not as good as stuff that's offered, so we're gonna give you another thing to uninstall. One is called Revo Uninstaller, the same people that created Defraggler and CCleaner. So once you double click Revo Uninstaller, wait for that to load, say yes. Now we're going to wait for that to load. Now they'll give you a default list of stuff you have installed. So as you can see, I have 84 stuff installed. Now what's great about Revo Uninstaller is that it not only uninstalls the program, but it also removes the junk files that are left behind. So let me give you an example of something I don't need, like this. Alright, yes, I want to remove it. Now it'll give you a few stuff like built-in, like it'll just uninstall, like with the built-in uninstaller. Safe, which comes with the built-in, and then perform some registry scans, hard drive scans to find any leftover items that are safe to delete. Moderate, same thing, just a little bit more. And then the advanced, that will scan thoroughly, like the whole registry file in your whole computer, to see if there's any leftover files. As always, if you want the best, then I'll rather go for advanced and then click next. After that, it'll create a system restore point, which you could delete the previous one using this cleanup or CCleaner, whichever. And this is one of the best ways to actually free up any memory that a program you don't need probably is wasting up. So we're gonna wait for this. This does take quite a bit of while, mainly because it's gonna create the restore point, then uninstall it, and then after that scan the whole computer for any leftover files. So yes, I want to uninstall this. Now this is the built-in. Gonna show you some how this works, so please bear with me. Alright, So yeah, guys, sorry I haven't been making any videos about my iPod or anything jailbreaking because right now on 4.3 there's no um untethered jailbreak. So I don't want to mess with Snowbreeze. It's very complicated to use, and mainly because I don't have a camera anymore. Um, I recently moved and we lost the camera. So that's a big blower, and right now I'm waiting to get the iPad 2. No stores are stocked right now, but oh well. So as you can see, once it's uninstalled, it'll go to next. As you can see in the background, everything is refreshing. So now it's scanning deep into your computer, whether you have any leftover files, folders, and there were registry files. So you're gonna wait a while. So yeah, guys, like I was saying, I'm waiting for the iPad 2. Can't wait. So after that, it'll give you next for results, and if there are not, if there is something that's left over, it'll give you a list first of the files that are there, and then you either select all or unselect all. If you select all, then you can delete them and then go to next, and then it'll do registry. Since this had nothing like of that sort, then we could just click finish and continue uninstalling stuff you don't need. Alrighty, guys, so that's pretty much all that you need to actually make your computer faster. But one of the best programs to use to actually make your computer a lot faster is using sluggish boost speed. Now, I've told you about defraggler and all that, but sluggish does a much better job at doing all of the handiwork and actually cleaning up and etc., and actually making your computer faster. So if we go to System Advisor, it'll do a whole rack of stuff to actually check what my computer might need to make it a little faster. So let's wait for this to load. Now, sluggish boost speed is pretty good. They do give you a trial, but you actually undoubtedly have to pay for this, but there are ways to get it for free. Just don't ask me how. I don't want to get into any YouTube violations. So as you can see there, this thing is detecting some problems with my computer. So we're gonna just wait for this to load. So these are just like one of my recommendations of what you should actually use to make your computer a lot faster, because everybody wants their computer top notched, especially me, who uses it a lot, especially for video editing. So this will take time, so we'll just wait. So yeah, this will just detect problems. They'll give you a list of what to do, and all you have to do is click. Yeah. After that, you can go to resource usage. You can see all the usages you're using. This is the RAM, CPU, disk, network. Yeah. Let's go back there. Alright. Then you could go to advanced tools. You could do disk maintenance, like clean up, defragment, and repair disk. Registry maintenance, like repairing, and you could actually defragment your registry to make it a lot faster. Free up space, like remove duplicate files and export disks. Here you can just check some of the basic usages of your computer and some stuff that you probably never knew, like GPU or CPU usage. Here you could control your startup items and your installed software, privacy, system tweaks, like you could make your computer look cooler or run it down a little. One of the best things about sluggish is that it has its own internet speed up tool, which will do automatic or manual optimization, which will make your internet a lot faster if you actually follow the directions of that. Then you can have disaster recovery, and which you could also do with with Recuva, but either way. So this is a really good thing to use. So as you can see, the system advisor is done, and you could actually do the select tasks to actually make your computer faster. Of course, this cleanup and all that, etc., etc., is to make your computer faster, but not your internet speed. For internet speed, you could use this Logic View Speed and use the little mod for speeding up your internet. It will check your MDI, etc., etc. So yeah, that's something you could look into. So yeah, guys, this has been my video of how to make your computer a lot faster. I hope this helped with you, and if you guys do want to get us Logic, which is a very useful tool for free, then I probably won't hesitate to make a video, but I have to think it over. If a lot of people do ask for it, if a lot of people put this video thumbs up, comments are good, then yes, I'll make a video on how to get us Logic's base speed for free. I wouldn't mind getting in trouble with YouTube, but oh well. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. So this is my specs of my computer, not very good. So thanks for watching, and stay tuned for whenever I get the iPad 2 to make an unboxing and full review in comparison with the iPod Touch 4th gen, if you guys want it, of course. So yeah, thanks guys. Please comment, rate, subscribe, anything that you'll find beneficial. So thanks guys. Ask any questions for any more videos, the request, etc., etc. And yeah, that's this thing again. Oh well. So yeah, thanks for watching.